Welcome to the Midwest. My name is Jesse, and I'm about to have one of my favorite treats. I'm gonna have a little Kava Kava. I have been doing Kava for the past, 25 years. So this is something that's been a part of my life. It's something that I like because it's not going to impair my judgment. And at the same time, I get a nice, pleasant feeling. It's a great relaxer. It's not addictive, and it's something that I believe is just a really kind of the perfect little treat to calm your mind, especially if you've had a stressful day. You're looking for something as an alternative to alcohol or marijuana. This right here is what I've been using for 25 years. A lot of people like to use, what is it? It's like, there's another one that you get at like gas stations, and I am not all about that. What was it? It's Kratom. I am not a Kratom fan. A lot of people just assume that if I use Kava, I like Kratom, and I'm not. There is something really amazing about Kava. Kava goes back thousands of years in Polynesian culture. It's just sort of a special herb. It comes from, actually it's sort of in the same family as the pepper plant. Kava, the word Kava means bitter in, I forget which language, but it's one of those things where there's a story to it, there's a culture to it. It's not just so you can get high or trying to replace some other kind of a thing. I wouldn't say it's like alcohol. I wouldn't say it's like marijuana. I would say it's just something very kind of different and just sort of relaxing. But it does have some qualities. The kava lactones in kava. Kava lactones are things that are going to produce a sense of euphoria. They affect your GABA receptors, so they are great for relaxing and feeling better, just having a chill vibe sort of a feel. There are some muscle relaxing and pain relieving effects as well, but it's not like it's not like we're doing the hard stuff. And with Kava, really, I'm having one serving of Kava. It's not like you can just throw down serving after serving. There comes a point with Kava where it's just, okay, one is as good as 5. It doesn't have the compounding effect like marijuana or like alcohol. Back actually, whenever I first started using Kava Kava, I used to take it in the pill form, and I've taken it in the tincture. I've taken it in a lot of different forms, but the form that I'm using right here, this is as close to the original Polynesian way of doing it as I can get. I live in Chicago, all right? So I can go to a Kava bar, and that's really great. But if I'm at home, what I'm using, this is the brand that I use. It's called Drink Root, and I found them. Actually, I think they found me. They saw that I was doing things on Kava because I've been a big fan for a long time, and they make this is a instant Kava, which if you're into coffee and things like that, like instant coffee sucks, right? But I gotta say, they also make traditional Kava that you use. Like traditional Kava, it takes some time to make. You have like this sort of this filter. It's sort of like a net type thing, and you have to kind of wring it out and dab it in the water and wring it out. And I do that sometimes, but I gotta say that they've somehow figured out how to make, well, basically they've dehydrated Kava, and they've made it so you just add the water and you've got the drink again. Anytime I give this to someone at first, they don't like the flavor. And again, the word Kava means bitter, and I forget which Polynesian language. But like so many things, you do develop a sort of a flavor for it, you develop a taste for it, and you kind of, it's like, okay, there it is. I like that. One of the things about Kava that I'm being reminded of right now is that oftentimes when a person takes a drink of Kava, they're a little surprised because it makes your tongue goes a little bit numb. Now, you can add Kava to like a fruit juice, and this is what I often do when I introduce it to friends. If you get a Capri Sun, throw them in the fridge, and then mix Kava with Capri Sun. It's great. Now you're noticing I'm also having to continuously stir. This is the same whether it is the instant version or whether you do the traditional. It's sort of this muddy concoction. It's sort of this suspension, and you do need to consistently stir it, which is one of the cool things if you want to have a non-alcoholic cocktail with some friends. Do the Capri Sun, and you can use the straw as your stir. I'm not doing that today. Today I'm just having something, just sort of sipping and kind of kicking back. I've had a big day, a lot of conversations with clients, a lot of working on just a lot of like deep research stuff, and sometimes it's just kind of nice. You know, I do a lot of breath work, but sometimes it's kind of nice just to have something to sip on. And so that is what kava is. It's not available in every country, and I'm sorry for a lot of my European friends that cannot get it because there was a scare that it was toxic to your liver. It turns out that much of that research, you know, is conflicting. And much of the research that caused the scare back in the day was done on people who already had cirrhosis of the liver. They already had issues of the liver, and so later research it seems like, you know, it's not something to really worry about. Like I said, I've been doing it for 25 years. I get my blood checked all the time, and I've never, you know, had any kind of scare for my liver or kidneys or anything like that. Having said that, it's not like I'm drinking this all day every day. I'm sure if you drank it all day every day, you might have a problem. I mean, at that point you have a problem, just in general. So anyway, here is to you. If you take a look, I mean, that is, I mean, it looks like mud, right? You tell me, have you tried kava before? And if you have, what kind of blend, how have you done it? Is it tincture? Is it the drink like I'm doing, pills? How have you done that? If you would like to try drink root, you can take a look in the link below. I do have a link there, and a portion of your money will go back to the show. You don't get a discount, but you do get bonus kava, which is, I mean, it's better than money at that point, right? So like if, for instance, if you order one of these, they give you like some bonus, like some samples, and they're not tiny little 1-packs. They're like these, just a little bit smaller, and you get them for free, and they send them to you for free. So anyway, I just, you know, I wasn't even really gonna make a video about this, but I just happened to be, you know what, today I'm gonna have a little kava this afternoon, just kind of sip on my kava for just a minute. And I thought I'd make this video. So let me know, what do you think about kava? Am I killing my liver? Am I killing myself? Or are you raising your glass and saying salute? So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and cheers to you.